There's 5 very nice white staff and 1 very nice
Stop moving.
white manager. So I'm going to talk you through what I found, because I was going in there after all to look for both children and adult contemporary books for a woman in her mid-30s. So in the kids section, things started off really well. As I was walking downstairs into the kids section, there was 2 books on Nelson Mandela, open and available for all to look at. So I thought that was really good. However, what I did, because I couldn't read all of the books down there, I just went around and I counted all the books that were openly on display, first of all. And these books are appealing to babies right up to the age of kids age 14, 15. There were 507 books open on display with their covers. Now, obviously, with kids, a big seller is animals. So out of the 507 books, 281 had covers with just animals on, which is typical and to be expected. 215 had pictures of white people, kids or adults, on the front cover only, and 11 books had people of colour as the main picture, or part of the group of people on the cover of the book. Now, I think that speaks volumes, and I just want to clarify what these 11 books were. 1 was a baby book, no words at all, it was just pictures, and there was black and white babies looking at each other. 3 books were music. They were all about singing songs from around the world, and 1 book was on the physical development of the human body. So there was a white child versus a black child. Now, within the kiddie section, there was a part that was specifically for tweens and teens, and I went in and I looked and I counted again. There were 63 books in this section. 1 book had a person of colour on the front. In fact, this 1 book the book was called Love Your Bunches by Lauren McMiracle, and it had a picture of a white child, an Asian child, an Arabic child, and a child of colour on the front. So that was 1 book out of 63. So that was the kiddies department. Moving on up to the adults, I had a look at the cooking section just to see what was available. None. No person of colour on any cooking book. Then I moved on to the travel section. Again, no person of colour, all white people. I looked at the history, and again, dead white people. And I went into the contemporary politics area, and of course pictures of Obama were everywhere, so we strike a hit there. But I would like to add that this store does have a Muslim cultural section in which there were 48 books on either living in Afghanistan or being married to a Muslim, or books concerning that type of culture. So in a very, what it appears to be white-looking bookstore, there was an element of culture thrown in. Okay, and we're moving on to the pharmacy now.